Hi everyone, welcome back to Coach's Corner. I'm here with Coach Williamson, and how are you doing today, Coach?
Great, Jenna. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good.
So, talk to me about the season. So, 29 runs, 2 games.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's a true story, if that paints the whole picture. One of the teams was one of the weaker teams in the region, so it's one of those games that you have to play because it's a region game, but you're not necessarily excited about it because it doesn't provide you with the best competition. But the other game, Union Grove, we hit the ball well. We've got a pretty powerful offensive lineup this year, so hope we can continue doing that.
All right, so speaking of the offensive line, who are your top 3?
Well, right now, Lauren Flanders, the freshman, she's tearing it up. She's on base. I know before yesterday, she had 11 plate appearances and scored 10 runs, which is pretty impressive. Kate Ashmore's done real well lately. She's had a couple hits, game-winning hits, and Laura Sellers is hitting well. Jordan Childress, she had a couple hits yesterday. She's going to be one of our top hitters as well. Emily Newstratton has been hitting well. So, we have 4 or 5 that have been hitting the ball pretty well. We've got others that are getting on base in different ways and just making things happen. So,
how are we looking on our defensive side?
Defense is going to be fine. We have probably, I think we might be a little stronger this year defensively just because we have more depth. But once again, that's all about injuries. We just have to stay free from injuries, and hopefully our defense will be as strong, if not stronger, than last year.
Do you feel like this team's going to go really far?
I sure hope so. It's easy to say that, and then you just never know what's going to happen. Like I said, injuries, the chemistry of the team it's going to be key. Last year we had great chemistry. We had good matchups as far as first round, second round of state went, which helped us, advance further along. So this year, round 1, we match up with Henry County schools, which Henry County is always very tough in softball. So, just it'll all depend on matchups and like I said, the chemistry of the team. But the talent's there to do well. But it's just up to them if they come together and do the things we need them to do to be successful.
What are your goals for this season?
Well, we set 3 goals. 1 was win region championship. 2 was more of offensive quality at bats. We talk about having quality at bats every time we go to the plate, and this year we set a goal of having 60% of the time having a quality at bat. That doesn't necessarily mean getting a hit. And then our third goal was to make it back to the last day of October. I believe it's October 28th, that Saturday, which means we will be in 4th place at worst. So not necessarily saying we're going to win the state championship, we're going to be runner-up, but just to be playing that day will be great, and then whatever happens from there happens.
What are you going to do to achieve those goals?
We have to keep working hard. We still have 1 pitcher out. Wakana Sato is in a boot, and we need her to get cleared. So we have more pitchers, and Paige and Abby don't have to work as much. We just don't need them to be too stressed early in the year. So hopefully we'll get her back. But it's all about continuing to hit the ball, continuing to stay healthy, making routine plays. We don't have to have all the ESPN plays, but make the routine plays, and hopefully things just fall into place for us.
How are we looking with injuries so far throughout the year?
So far, knock on wood, it's just Wakana who's out, and hopefully she's going to get cleared sometime this coming week. We can get her back because we need her to get back to start getting in shape where she can throw a complete game and not just maybe an inning or 2. But other than that, I believe as of right now we're all pretty healthy.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time,
You're
Coach.
welcome. Thank you.
And thank you guys for watching.
Thanks a lot.